wasn't sure you'd see me.
Why not? You're a lot more attractive than that sour little lawyer I've been looking at for the past several days.
Peter, I'm sorry about the way everything's turned out.
Are you really?
Yes, I am.
I find that very comforting. Especially since you're probably the reason I'm in here. I take it was Elena Decker who brought you Joe's confession.
Yes. So what happens to Joe Foster now?
I don't know, Paige. And as the line goes, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
How did it happen, Peter? How did you get involved in selling drugs?
Surely you know the answer to that one. Money. A great deal of money. Jim Lawrence promised to make me a millionaire within a year. After all the francs and beans that you and I had shared out on the coast, I couldn't bring myself to say no.
You didn't think about all the people who could get hurt?
Oh, you don't expect me to shed a lot of tears over Chris Shaw and Bernie Stokes. They were a couple of two-bit hustlers. They got what they deserved. If Bernie hadn't tried to grab the money and run, none of us would be in this mess.
But Chris, Peter, you knew Chris. Chris was your friend.
Chris was nobody's friend, Paige. I don't know that better than anybody else. Chris is nothing but a greedy little shark who was trying to play both ends against the middle. He got caught in the squeeze.
Paper says you killed Bernie Stokes.
That's right.
Everyone thought it was Joe Foster who'd killed him.
Well, that's what I wanted him to think. What's the matter? You a little squeamish?
I just thought I knew you.
Yeah. I guess you didn't.
How can you stand there and talk about killing
Oh,
someone?
come on, Paige. Now, don't get righteous with me. I've known you far too long for that. And surely you didn't come in here expecting me to find me writhing about on the floor, consumed with guilt.
I don't really know what I expected. I just...
What are you doing here? I mean, I'm not so foolish as to think that this is an errand of mercy on your part.
No, actually, I did come to ask you a question.
What question?
Well, I'm opening a fashion boutique at the Galleria. And I was there this morning. Someone slipped an envelope full of photographs underneath my door.
What sort of photographs?
Publicity stills. From the film that I made with Chris.
More from your little venture into the world of pornographic films, huh?
Are you responsible for that little delivery, Peter?
No, Paige, I'm not. But I can tell you who is. From what you've told me, I could practically guarantee you that your darling Dennis was responsible for slipping those stills under your door.
I don't think so, Peter.
Why not? You don't think your beloved ex-husband is capable of a thing like that?
No, I don't.
Then I'm afraid you don't know him any better than you know me. Beneath that boyish exterior, your darling Dennis is capable of some pretty nasty actions.
Where would Dennis have gotten the photographs in the first place? Every copy is being held as evidence.
Well, if it meant his breaking into the DA's office and stealing them, then I don't think Dennis could have pulled it off. He hasn't got the guts for that sort of thing.
Well, where do you think the photos came from? I mean, if the district attorney had the only copies.
Yes, he does. I just came from his office. All of the evidence from your trial is still in his files.
Well, if that's the case,
Dennis,
then
the night you spoke to Chris Shaw, did he mention the existence of any copies of the film or the publicity stills?
No. As a matter of fact, when he was blackmailing Mom, he assured her that he had the only print.
Yeah, but his word wasn't worth much.
He was obviously lying.
Yes, but as far as you know personally, there aren't any copies of the film.
Mm-hmm. If there are, I haven't seen them. I imagine all this is very upsetting to Paige.
Very. But you can hardly blame her.
No. Although she did bring it on herself, I still hate to see her go through all of this.
The thing that baffles me is what motive there could be.
Dad, it was obviously the work of a very sick person.
Yes, but who?
Someone from Paige's past?
Well, Dennis, I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't have been more help, Dad, but if I think of anything, I'll let you know.
Okay. I'll probably see you later at the office.
Right.
So long.
Mrs. Wheeler, may I talk to you?
I called your office several times. Becky said you weren't in. Now, I didn't know whether you were avoiding me or...
No, I really wasn't there.
I wanted to apologize, Ashley. I'd like to try and make up for the terrible mistake I made. But I never intended to tell anyone our secret. I don't know how it happened, but I am truly sorry. Now, if there was some way that I could make it up to you... Oh, did Rena tell Justin you lied about being pregnant?
Oh, yes, she did. But that really doesn't matter anymore. Because I am pregnant.
You are?
Isn't that something?
Honey, I am so happy for you. Oh, we will have a wonderful time shopping for the nursery. Oh, what's wrong?
I knew the whole time that Justin married me because of the child. Not because he loved me. But I'm willing to live with that.
Justin does love you. At least as much as he will ever love anyone, even Rena.
Maybe. Rena's out to destroy Justin.
Yes, I know.
Mrs. Wheeler, I need your help. There's not any way that Justin and I can fight her all alone.
Well, Rena's going through a difficult time now. I understand because I've been through it myself. Perhaps I can be of help to all of you. You know, you seem, different somehow, changed.
Well, I'm gonna be a mama. That changes people, doesn't it?
Yes, but that's not it. You should be happy, but you're not.
I've gone through a lot today.
You've lost your trust in me, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Oh, sweetheart. I made a terrible mistake, and I know it hurt you deeply. But you must believe that I care about you, Ashley. I'll never betray you again. I promise you that. And if you could give me another chance to earn your trust, I would be very, very grateful.